this is a seed that we planted. We are the generation that is ready for everything coming. From school and college, we're marching along, the climate is rumbling, boy. The times, going from failing, now we're innovating. We're cheering the times, we're loving the times, we keep elevated. This is a girl, she got the school really excited to learn. She will make sure that you get the diploma you know you deserve. Started designing a ladder that takes us directly on top. We have the J to the training from nurses to even a cap. Offering scholarships, handing them out like they would have tamales. What are you waiting for? College is mine, I'm not letting promise. Speaking a language from Spanish and Chinese, just learning from sentences. Even the American government, you can learn out of the benches. Kick it and relax while in Palo Verde School Sniper Cafe. Come in the conference on Tuesdays, I promise you nothing but A's. This school is designed for people who just want a future that's bright. Our teachers will teach you to conquer, and they'll be split up at night. Known for our kindness and love that we put into all of our classes. Never give up on tuition until every single one passes. The Titans, 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 the Titans.
All right, good evening. Thank you guys for coming tonight. My name is Eric Rock. I'm the principal of Palo Verde High School. This is Rob Thompson, assistant principal in charge of operations and activities, and Jen Miller, assistant principal in charge of curriculum and instruction. And then we have representation from our counseling department, Ms. Simons and Ms. Hanson as well. So you guys got a chance to see one of the student-created product. Many of the classes a lot of the classes that we have students have the ability to choose from are JTED enhanced, they're powered through CTE, and that was an example of a project that a student had created and done himself in one of the classes at Palo Verde. I want to just give you some brief information about our school. The first thing that I want you to know is that Palo Verde is one of 3 A-rated high schools into USD, UHS being a nationally ranked high school. That's one, Sabino, and PV. And so that's based on student achievement here. It's something that a few years ago, when Palo Verde was taken over by the state, that we didn't know where we could go and what we could do, but our teachers got in and rolled up their sleeves, and our kids really believed in coming in and getting some extra help, and the result is Palo Verde is an A-rated school. All right, so there are a couple things that I want you to know about this evening. First of all, the vision statement for Palo Verde. What we want for our students to know is that when they come here that they're going to graduate, that they're going to acquire skills, knowledge, and critical thinking abilities so that they can attend a college or university, pursue a career path or technical school. In the video you actually saw there was a few second clip of some pictures of graduates in our hallway. A few years ago when I started working here, the pipeline to higher education was kind of broke here, and students weren't going to college and they didn't think they could. And through the work of our counseling department and our teachers and the efforts of our students, we're proud to say that even as early as last year, we had 79 students early admitted to the U of A. So much so that the U of A came and threw a special party for our seniors that were going to college because it was the most in USD. So last year we had a graduating class of 161, which is actually pretty small compared to other schools in the district. We're not a large school by any means, but we have the 3rd most federal aid and scholarship money, $7.5 million for 161 graduates. So, not only if you're entertaining coming to Palo Verde, if you are coming to Palo Verde, or you're coming to an A-rated high school, but one that really will help your son or daughter pursue what their career interests are after they leave. Alright, so Palo Verde's focus. We are a magnet school. Our magnet theme is STEAM. So many of you have heard of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. We incorporate an A with that because we have a great fine arts department. And so what STEAM is, again, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. What this does is lays foundations for our students to get career internships, job shadowing. I know a couple of years ago there was a few people from the engineering, students from the engineering department that actually had commendation letters from a 3-star general for their work on border security. When I used to recruit for the school, we had a biotechnology class that was cloning Venus flytraps. So some of the things that happen here, you know, when you and I went to school, Mom asked how was it, and you got away with fine because reading and writing and math was happening every day. Some of the things that are happening now, I mean, I didn't think possible when I was in high school, and I'm almost jealous that I don't have the same opportunities. So Palo Verde is a place that will truly open doors for your son or daughter. All right, so the school motto, and some of you I noticed have older brothers or sisters that go here, or friends that go here from the past. We have a motto called 212, and basically what's behind it is at 211 degrees water is hot, but at 212 it boils. Boiling water creates steam, and you guys know that with steam, the development of the locomotive, railroads, and technology moves forward, right? So that difference of 1 degree, that little bit of extra effort, is something that we really want to try to harness here, and that's the reason why we're in a school. That's the reason why our teachers stay before and after school, come in on weekends, and why our students are working hard to meet those expectations, because they try harder than other schools in TUSD. There was a quote that I'm reminded of regarding this motto. It's basically, many of life's failures are by men and women who do not realize how close they are to success when they gave up. And so the following slide that I have for you actually will show you some of the differences in Olympic medal winning. So in the 100-meter freestyle swimming for men, this is between a gold medal and no medal at all. 0.47 seconds. For women in the 100 free, 0.28 seconds. That's the difference between being on the podium and being completely off. And while you can remember a medal winner, you don't usually remember a 4th place finish. So that quote really, that extra degree really applies in some of these instances. In the 200-meter running, for men, a 0.69. For women, 0.27. In the long jump, 15 centimeters. For girls, 14 centimeters. So our school model really applies in and out of our doors at Palo Verde. Okay, some of the different supports that Palo Verde has. First of all, some of our teachers here, all of our teachers here are amazing. We have teachers with advanced content degrees that are adjuncts at the U of A, so that when your son or daughter comes through here, they'll have an opportunity to earn college credits while at Palo Verde. We have dual credit classes in English, in drafting, in science, in chemistry, physics, biotechnology. We have a teacher coming on board next year that can offer that for us in math, in engineering as well. When your students come here, they will be taken care of. We have some amazing teachers at Palo Verde. We have conference periods. For those of you who are unfamiliar with that, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, pretty much school starts every day at 8 o'clock, except for Tuesdays and Thursdays. We push back the start time so that we can have our teachers have kind of like office hours, where our students can go into class from 8 to 8:15 to 8:50 and get extra help from any of their classes for 5 minutes, for 20 minutes, whatever they need, for one teacher, for drop in and see all of them, so that they can put in that extra effort that will result in the grade that they have earned. We do have before and after school tutoring. This is the only school after 15 years in this district that I know that has a math department that comes in on the weekend. Now, a lot of the kids in the room are thinking, I'm not sure I really want to go to school on the weekend. Do let you sleep in, all right? Actually, the kids bring food for that. And it's another time for you to come in without the pressure of a 50-minute period and make sure that you fill in any holes that you have in your learning, and make sure that you're working to get the grade that you want. We have a great counseling department. The students really get taken care of here, and doors are open for them. They have support services. They make sure that their credit-bearing future is checked and that they're on path for graduation. We have a position called a Learning Support Coordinator. Those of you that are into USD might be familiar with that, but that's a restorative discipline position to really work on relationships and making sure that they remove barriers that prevent success for our students. Okay, we also have student support services that are provided by our district, so Mexican American Studies, African American Studies, Native American, Pan-Asian, a whole bunch of resources from the district that have support staff here at Palo Verde for our students. And then of course we have a magnet coordinator as well, who can make sure that all those JTEC classes, the STEAM classes that we have, that our students are enrolled in those and making sure that she takes care of their future as well. All right, there's a couple things that I want to make sure that you know about Palo Verde. First of all, we want to push a college-going culture. On Mondays, all the staff wear college shirts. Students are encouraged to wear college shirts. When you go and visit the campus tonight, outside of each teacher's door will be the school insignia or logo from the college that they attended to try to promote conversation about higher learning, so that they have an opportunity to ask them questions if they have questions about the U of A. I think we have a Vermont teacher, one from New York. So lots of different universities that are represented and a way for our students to begin conversations with them. And then on Friday we have school color days. So blue and gold is something that we wear on Fridays as well. There's also ways to make sure that you find out more information about the school. I'll go over that in 1 second. I want you to know that no bullying is tolerated here. I think one of the most common questions that I'm asked by an incoming freshman is, what about Freshman Friday? That myth that's out there. What about being picked on by an upperclassman? It's not tolerated here, just like at any school, to be honest with you. But we have a lot of people that are out and about making sure that they watch for inappropriate behavior. So you won't find the administration hiding in their office during lunch. They're out in the patio, they're in the cafeteria. They're making sure that we're looking for inappropriate behavior to make sure that we encourage the appropriate behavior. I want you to know that in the hallways during passing period, that administrators are present in all high traffic areas, in the corners. We all have areas of responsibility, and we make sure that we staff them to make sure that everybody at Palo Verde has a right to a safe and clean campus. First floor for incoming freshmen, that's how you tell if you have first lunch. It's another one of those questions that when I sit down with the student, when mom or dad aren't around, they just want to know, hey Brock, what lunch do I have? So first floor is first lunch. All right, we have classes in the basement and we have classes upstairs. So first floor is first lunch. And then to make sure that we help students with attendance issues with tardies, our passing periods are 5 minutes and you get a 1 minute warning. So when that 1 minute warning bell goes off, those people that are present in the hallways, myself included, encourage people to start ending their conversation and move to class so that they're there ready to learn from when the bell rings. All right, this is what I was alluding to earlier. There's a couple different ways for you guys as parents and students in here as well, can get information about our school. Gabe Maldonado, our tech guy, created an Android app on Google Play for those of you who have smartphones. And we have Facebook and Twitter accounts as well, so that you can receive updates on your mobile device about what's going on. Mr. Karn, our director over here, does a great job of showcasing what our achievements are of our students in any extracurricular activities, so it's a great way to know what's going on. He's posted bulletins from the school, upcoming events, so it's a great way for you to get information about the school. All right, there are lots of after-school activities. We have a grant called the 21st Century Grant. What that allows us to do is to make sure that things of interest to students are available after school with adult supervision. So behind me is a lot of the different clubs that we have running after school, and then they're also based yearly on student interest. So if there's things that are not up here that you're interested in, you have a voice at the school, and we are looking to make sure that our students have a place to be after school where they can actually learn something, where they can be safe and have a good time after school too. One of the clubs that we have this year is a culinary club. And actually, when we do student recognition, like we have a student reporter coming up on the 26th of this month, the culinary club actually makes snacks for the parents and students that are being recognized that evening. So it's definitely, there's a lot of different things that go on after school, and I encourage your participation in those as well. All right, I want to make sure for any potential athletes in the room that they know what goes on, because the middle school calendars for participation are much different than high school. So in the fall, we have football, cross country, swimming, golf, and girls volleyball. All right, most of these programs, and that you'll see not just fall sports, but winter and spring sports also run programs during the summer. So if you guys are interested in an athletic sport activity, then make sure that you let us know, and we can put you in touch with the coach that may or may not have the activities during the summer. Okay, during the winter, we have boys and girls soccer, boys and girls basketball, and wrestling. And then during the spring, baseball, which last year was the state champions. We have softball, track, tennis, and boys volleyball. And then the year-round event, we have spearmint. Okay, so what's happening tonight? After you get some information from everybody, I want to make sure that you know that you have an opportunity to tour the school, to meet the different coaches and clubs. After you get a chance to walk through the school, we'll have people meeting in the cafeteria if you have interest in finding out more about our clubs and programs, and to make sure that you have people that you can ask questions to. All right, so please don't leave tonight with any questions in mind. If you happen to think of something after you leave, we're all available through phone or email. Email is definitely the best way because we don't have to be in our office to return that phone call to you. It's something that we have access to outside the walls of our office. All right, and then there's a couple other things that I want to make sure that you know as I welcome you to this school. We do want you to get involved in what happens. Okay, there's a difference between going to work and working at a place that you can call home. That's the same for this school. It's different if you go to Palo Verde or if Palo Verde is your home school. I want to make sure that you get involved. We have plenty of avenues for you to do so. Make sure that you have an opportunity to make memories, because if when you talk to your parents, it may have been before cell phones that they went to high school, but they all have memories about different things that they happened. I met the other day, a couple weeks ago, with the first graduating class from 1964 at Palo Verde, and they have memories that they still have from their days. That's from the first graduating class. So know that it's important. I know that one of the things that I remember the most, and I was so happy to bring back here, is in my marine biology class at Palo Verde, that I dissected sharks and squid. We have that opportunity. I want you to have those kind of memories too. I remember in my auto shop class that I changed the oil to my principal's car. So these are things that over the next 4 years, I want you to have those type of memories about your high school too. You know, I almost dare you to try something new. Find out what you like and don't like. Find out who you are. Experiment. If you don't like something, that's okay. At least you know it. But don't go through high school with regret. All right. Make sure that you have every opportunity to try something new and get your hands dirty, clean, whatever it is that you need to do to make it an experience something worthwhile. While you're here, though, I need you to make sure that you understand. I need you to work hard. It's going to be fun. It'll be challenging, but I want you to work hard while you're here. We're going to open doors for your future. We want you to graduate and to go on and represent as an alumni of this school, as somebody who can be successful. I want to read about you in the paper. Today I had a student come back that's a soccer player in college now. I was offered a scholarship while they were here, and he came back and did observation hours in a special education class. And he told me, Brock, I really want to be a special ed teacher. So those are all different there's a million different careers and fields that our kids go into, but I want to know that about you while you're here. And so try new things, please. Get out, get active, get on the football team, get in the weight room, try culinary, find out if you can cook. Try things and make those memories, all right? Next up, for registration information, Ms. Hanson.
take minimum of 3 classes of magnet classes while they're here. If you have specific questions about that, I'll be over in the cafeteria. But we have a really great magnet program. Our robotics club just had 4 different groups qualify for a VEX tournament. That's one of the highest in terms of a school having teams. We have a lot of other opportunities, biotechnology, drafting and design, a lot of opportunities. So if you do have any questions, please see me. And again, if there are any questions, si hay preguntas en español, esto es.
Good evening. Well, I didn't know that I had the stage tonight, but I'm the athletic coordinator for Palo Verde High School. I've spent almost 20 years in the school district. Most of my years were spent in middle school level, right down the road here at this thing, where I got my start back in 1998. I was a history teacher and a track coach and a cross country coach and a soccer coach, and I still coach track. And I moved over and I served in a discipline position over here, and then just became the athletic director. So all those programs that Principal Brock talked about with fall sports, and that does include cheer during the fall, football, cross country, swimming, golf, and girls volleyball. I oversee those programs and the coaches, and I check eligibility for our student athletes. I run, we have mandatory study hall and tutoring for all of our athletes during the season. So they have to sign in, and they sign in with me. So if a parent calls up and says, hey, Mr. Karn, did Jimmy show up for study hall today? I know, because I know who Jimmy is. I know all of my athletes. I know them without having to look at a list, what their name is, and I know what sport they do, and I know what position they play, because I go and it's my responsibility to promote Palo Verde and to brand us and to get us out there on social media. So on the Facebook, which is connected to our Twitter, and I've got a sheet that I'll pass out over in the cafeteria, and we have a Palo Verde Titans homepage. And it's got all the rosters and the scores and an online store if you wanted to get Palo Verde on everything else. If you want to get Palo Verde gear, you want to check for bulletins. If you want forms, if you want to link to our Hall of Fame, if you want to learn about our NFHS network, we live stream home games, and we are the only school in Southern Arizona that does that. And with the help of our computer tech guy, Gabe Maldonado, and it's student driven. The students actually do the filming, they do the uploading, they update the templates and the scores on the screen, and they do the announcing. So that's just another avenue that we provide. Maybe you like sports, but you don't want to play sports, you'd rather broadcast sports. Or maybe it's not your season for a sport or something like that. We've got a hardcore group of kids, and they're out there. So when we have a home game, they're there. It is streaming live. And it goes through the NFHS network, which certifies all of our coaches and everything else. So that's something that I'm real proud of that we brought to Palo Verde this year. Currently we have, I'm the girls track coach. And so I spend time out there, but I've got other sports going on. So I kind of go off in a lot of different directions. But I love it. And I work really hard at it. And I think it's a good example that I set for my athletes, because I expect them to work hard. So I will be in the cafeteria if you have questions about any of our individual programs. We do have very successful programs. We have some programs that we're trying to build up still. Our boys basketball team, I don't know if you're aware of it, but they were in the Final Four of the state championship this year for Division III, and we're still pretty young. We did lose some seniors, but we're still pretty young, and we expect to make a run at it again next year. Our soccer team, we lost in PKs, but we were going to the Final Four. We actually had Ampi who beat us in PKs on the ropes, and we were young, very heavy with sophomores and juniors on that team, and we took one of the best teams in the state, and they actually had to come from behind on us and beat us in PKs. So we're setting up for a run at that. The girls find me and talk to me and let me know if you're interested. And we can talk about what you need to do to make that happen starting off. Some of you may be interested in football. We'll have spring football starting and go through the summer. So Coach Griff, our football coach, is sitting over in the cafeteria waiting to meet you. So make sure that you see him, and there are a couple football players that I don't think you can miss them. All right. So thank you for being here tonight.
Good evening. Welcome, parents and future Titans. I run the after-school program and also the freshman academy. My daughter is going through her freshman year, and it's an exciting time. New friends and challenges, and like Mr. Brock talked about, she's joining new things and trying out new stuff. But I think the key with her was getting off on the right foot. She got off to a good start. She went to a good middle school, and they prepped her good for high school. So what PB wants to do also is get your students, get your kids off to the right, off to the right start. So what we offer is a freshman academy, and it runs June 1st through June 18th, and it's only 4 hours a day. It's 8 to 12. And what we offer is math, reading, leadership, and high school survival skills. And hopefully we get enough turnout where we can offer science skills as well. So basically what we want to do is just give your kids the basics and just prep them so that first day of school, they have some familiar faces and they're comfortable with where we're at. So we do have those sign-ups in the cafeteria. And you're welcome if you have friends that you know are coming and you think they want to do that also, take a couple with you and sign up. Thank you.
Okay, so it's time for that tour that we've been talking about. What we'd like you to know is that there's a lot of support staff, there's teachers, students here, lots of helpers that can lead you around. It might be in a group of 10 or more students and parents. So at this time, if you can go out these doors here and get with a representative from Palo Verde, we'll be able to take you around the school so that you can get an opportunity to see it. If you have family members who've already been through here in Palo Verde's old hat,